Hey guys, a few months ago I created this look and today I will finally show you how. It is more or less a recreation of Mykie's mummy, so go check hers out too. I will link it in the description box below. First of all, I blocked out my brows with the glue stick method. Therefore I just applied some washable glue stick onto my brows in the direction they grow. Then I smoothed it out a little bit with some water on my fingertips so I won't get those harsh edges of glue. I repeated that step a few times and then I pressed on some powder. Sometimes I also put the powder in between the layers, but as far as I remember, it is way better to put the powder on as the last step, but yeah, it's up to you. The only important thing is that you really press it on so every little hair gets its powder. After I dusted away the unnecessary powder, I applied some peachy cream color because I have really dark brows. If you have lighter brows, you don't have to do that. Of course, I also set that cream color and dusted away the unnecessary powder, and then I applied some concealer on top of it. After I blended out the concealer with my beauty blender, I started to create the nasty skin texture of our mummy. Therefore, I applied some liquid latex onto my skin with a cheap sponge I can throw away afterwards. I put some cotton on top of the latex. Mykie used tissue paper. Use whatever you have. You could even use toilet paper if that's the only thing you have. You could also just poke some holes into your latex skin once it's dry to get a similar texture. I of course also applied some latex on top of the cotton. And then I repeated the same process all over my face. Well, not all over my face. You could do the whole face, but I just did it where I knew you would see my face, because we will wrap ourselves up later on because we're a mummy and I don't want it to do work I would cover up later on anyways. Be careful with latex around your eyes and around your hairline because you won't get it out of your hair, and probably you also don't want latex in your eyes. For me that was no problem, but if you want to do the whole face and also want the skin texture around your hairline, just put some Vaseline on your hair and you should be safe. I wouldn't apply the latex on top of my brows even if I covered them up, but if you want to do that, you should search for other methods to block out your brows. Once my latex was dry, I powdered it and then I started with the paint job. My reference pictures had these different shades of brown, orange and red, so I applied different shades of brown, orange and red. I just really messily applied these water activated paints and I layered the different shades. So yeah, that's it. To bring out our structure we created earlier, I applied some light foundation on top. And actually it was also pretty good to get a nicer transition from the latex piece to our skin. To deepen the holes we created earlier, I applied some black and blended everything together. Actually it is nothing but highlighting, contouring and blending. You just highlight the high spots of the structure and of your face or whatever, and you deepen the holes you created and just blend everything together until you're happy. And it's all about the layers because you want that color to get in every little wrinkle and stuff you created, so just keep on layering the colors you like. I personally added some tattoos because I work on a little, actually it's not little, it's like big, but yeah, I'm working on a German special video, so you don't have to do that obviously. But if you always wanted to know how to paint on tattoos, just keep on watching. Get yourself an eyeliner or a really thin brush and some water activated paint or some cream color or whatever you have, and then just paint on your motif and then set it with some powder, and that's it. And yes, I know the Japanese symbols look like crap, but yeah. Actually, my light in this video was a little crazy, so this is how the look really looked like. Once I painted on my tattoos, I just intensified some colors and went over the whole thing with one of these crazy textured sponges. I have no idea how to call them, but you get them with scab lead. And yeah, I just pressed it into some brown and black cream color, and the effect is pretty cool, but I never got the cream color out of that sponge, so yeah. We're a mummy, so obviously we have to wrap ourselves up in something, so I just grabbed some gauze bandages, I hope that's how you call them. And yeah, I colored mine with some coffee. I just cooked some coffee and then pressed the bandages into it and let them dry. And I just ripped them up a little bit so they don't look too clean and new. And it's better if you have some help wrapping yourself up. Yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye!